Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine Monday morning? Once again, I'm here on my windowsill, my usual filming spot, which I haven't had a chance to film anything here in ages because I simply haven't been home during these daylight hours because I've been so busy. So let's talk about busy today. Here in Ireland, it's actually Bank Holiday Monday today, so most people are not working today. Not most, but I mean a lot of people are not working today. I have a gig scheduled or sessions scheduled. I'm not still sure whether I do it or not, or because I can. It's one of those that I can actually cover and get somebody else to do it if it needs be. But let's talk about that busy for a second. I don't know if you guys look at these Monday motivation vlogs in hopes of getting fired up and get inspiration from doing stuff. I have a bit of a reputation of getting a lot of stuff done, being, as a friend of mine Brian O'Shea always likes to say, if you look at the word prolific, my name comes up in a dictionary, but I don't actually think that that's anywhere true, because I look up to other people who are much more prolific than I am. But as I'm sipping on my second cup of coffee this fine morning, I'm kind of thinking about the other side of it, because we all kind of feel like we want to do more. And if I would say that I suffer from anything, I suffer from the ability to let go. Meaning that I have this urgency to kind of work, keep an eye on the things that I'm working on and see how everything is developing. I got this task that I have to get done. I have this task I have to get done. I have this long list of stuff that I have to get done. So I find it really, really hard to kind of just close the computer down, put the phone down, and just sit down there and do nothing. I find that very, very hard. Even on holidays, I find that very, very hard. Even if I'm like, if I'm lying in a lounge or somewhere sunny, you see me very fast looking for a podcast where I could learn something or something like that. And it's just my nature. But that's the thing, like, it's just, I can openly say that that's, if anything, that's a fault in me. It's not necessarily a good thing, because then what happens is you're so focused on like that you have to be working, so the work doesn't always get very defined. Whereas if you, as I said before, like if you just set up yourself one task and you go for it, it almost seems like you get a lot more done. You wake up in the morning and think about what's that one thing that I can do today that would change the game the biggest, and then you go for that task. Or you think about what's the one task that I've been putting off for ages and just get that done today. I still struggle to do that kind of stuff. I still struggle to prioritize in certain situations. Now, in all fairness, working in Velocity has forced me to be a lot better at that, which I really enjoy. Actually, a good friend of mine asked me a question, Brian, 3 sentences that will explain my 3 months in Velocity, and things that I might have learned, and was the step out of comfort zone, understanding people, and like kind of observing people and understanding, and maybe like the communication between people as well. I definitely have taken big leaps on that, and I'm really honing my skill of being able to look at things from the bigger perspective, and it's been amazing experience. And it's all of this stuff, it's like if you have very, very defined purpose for what you're doing, then things like being able to go after the tasks that it requires becomes easier, because when you understand the path, very often it's easier to understand the path by understanding the goal, understand where you are, and then figuring out almost like backwards from the goal to the steps that you have to take to get there. So one thing I would say, if I was to give you some sort of motivation this fine Monday morning, is find that path, figure out what that goal is that you want to go for in your life, and learn to find the path to get to that goal. If you can do that once, you can do it twice. If you can do it twice, you can turn it into a habit. And if you can turn it into a habit, there's not much you can achieve in this life. And I don't particularly think that I'm crazy prolific, but I know I get stuff done. And the only way to do it is by doing it. But having that structure and having that goal are like really, really important. And I hope on this fine Monday you guys can go after your own goals and find that structure to get there. That's all for today. I'm going to finish my coffee and get on with the day. Thanks for watching once again. Let me know in the comments what you think about it all, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. And I'll talk to you guys soon.